Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is brought to you by you. If you want to learn how to support our show, go to patreon.com/laststandmedia. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 116 of Punching Up. Last Stand Media's weekly Nintendo podcast. I'm your host, as always, Brad Ellison. Joining me, of course, we have our agent of chaos, Micah Moriarty. Micah, hello. Wearing the tank top today.
Yes.
Getting the guns out. The sun's out. See it?
Yeah.
Let me see a flex, Micah. Let's give him a flex. Let's see it.
I don't know. They're going to make fun of me.
You flex, I'll flex. We'll both flex.
Then I'm going to get made fun of even more, but I'll do it. I'll show the noodles. I'll show the noodles. We got a little bit of this going on.
Those are not noodles. That's pretty jacked, Micah. You're getting pretty jacked. Holy shit.
I'm working on it. At my current weight, it's hard to be very jacked at 115 pounds, but I'm trying.
Yeah, you got to bulk up, Micah. Get a bulk. You know. I'll give him
bam
right there too. Yeah,
Brad just shot the neighbor's house.
Bam, bam, bam.
Gunshot goes straight through the wall. This just happened to be what I wore to work out this morning, and so I was just like, I'm just gonna leave it on.
What do you think is the best muscle you have?
I mean,
this looks good.
The arms are probably it. So I'm working on the legs, and the legs look good when I'm like, if I'm like, look at this, like flex my calf. I'm like, look at that.
Check out
but
this
like,
quad, bam.
Just walking around, my legs don't look impressive at all. So I'm working on those. So probably my arms are where it's at. Colin noticed my back one time. Like I kind of like stretched, and he's like, man, your back's looking pretty carved out. And I was like, wow, thanks, but.
Getting jacked, dude. Getting that Nadine Ross body.
I wish. Oh my God, she is goals. She's absolutely the end goal. I'll never look like that though.
As long as Abby's not your goal.
No offense to the Abby lookalikes of the world. But no, ultimate goal, if I'm being honest with myself, in my head, I'm Beth Phoenix, but I know that's impossible.
Phoenix?
I know that's impossible, so I'll never go. I'll never try. But in my head, I'm the Glamazon. That's
it's good to have goals like that, though. Motivation.
It's not though, because they're unattainable. So that's why it's like Nadine Ross is a maybe.
Well, it's always nice to have a goal to chase, or like it's like I don't have to be this, but it's like get closer. You don't have to be 1-to-1.
It's aspirational.
Yeah, aspirational. Yeah, that's the way to look at it. Yeah. Yeah, Beth Phoenix is definitely not an Abby. That's for sure. Abby is like fucking jacked. Huge. That bitch is huge. It's
Abby's
crazy.
6'5", 320, played linebacker for the Raiders.
Dude, she looks like it, man. It's crazy.
I wouldn't mess with her.
I know.
I wouldn't tell her I had wet socks on. Which, no wet socks this week. Everybody relax.
No wet socks, thank God.
I did wear my toe socks this morning for working out because it was leg day. And leg day means toe socks.
Okay. I didn't.
You tried them yet?
Hell no.
No, I'm telling you though, dude, like it really feels good on your feet for leg day. Like it really feels good for the toes.
It's like I don't want gloves on my feet. Do you know what I mean?
You say that, but once you actually try it, I'm like, also when I wore them for my bike ride after lifting, and I'm like, socks feel pretty good for the bike ride too.
I don't know. It's just something not right about it. It ain't right. I just look at it, I'm like, Like, I'm going to put on my bigot hat and just be like,
It did completely solve my foot pain problem for only $10, though. So to the audience out there, if you're experiencing some unexplained foot pain, try toe socks.
Okay.
As the first line of defense, try toe socks, because it cost me like $10 or $15.
Okay. Toe socks. Maybe they could fix your foot pain.
Maybe.
Keep that in mind.
I got another grievance too. My favorite deodorant reformulated.
Oh, what brand was it?
It was Dove. And here's what happened. They reformulated all their scents, and I'm allergic to all of them now. Because at first I was like, oh no, my scent changed. That's okay. They have like a bunch. And every single one now contains an ingredient I'm allergic to. And I'm so upset. And this goes back to in 2019. the deodorant I'd been wearing since middle school was discontinued. Okay. And I was like beside myself.
Yeah, I hate that.
Because I'm a creature of habit and I just really liked it. And so then I went on this odyssey of trying a bunch of deodorants and I finally found one I liked. And now this. I only got 6 years with it. So now I got to go on another quest to find a new deodorant.
What is it that you're allergic to?
Oh, so the ingredient is a floral extract. It's found in a lot of scented items. It's called linalool, and it's in everything: soaps, lip balms. I'm constantly scanning ingredient lists.
Wait,
on everything I buy.
What is it called again? Linalool?
Yeah, linalool. I'll type it in the chat here.
Linalool. That sounds like a swamp hag name or something like that. You know, like a creature you'd kill in The Witcher.
It is an extract that comes from, I believe, essential oils. It's used in pretty much anything that has a hint of floral scent. So here's the thing. The deodorant I buy was like cucumber, whatever scented, okay? So I never had a problem with it because there's no florals in it. They reformulated the scent and included floral notes. And I was like, fuck, you've done this to me. And then I went through all their scents. All of them have it now.
Yeah. Do you have like a scent you gravitate towards usually?
So when it comes to deodorant, I was always like a shower clean. Like if it's a shower clean, it's typically what I'd go for. I don't want it to smell distinctly like a thing. Like I'm not going for the coconut deodorant. Like save that for perfume.
Oh yeah. My girlfriend loves that. Coconut, like shea butter. Yeah. I
love that as like a layering fragrance. But for an everyday, like just deodorant. Because there are some days I just don't want to smell anything. Like I like wearing perfume when I go out, and I love like vanilla and coconut and like gourmand scents. But when I'm just at home in my PJs on a Sunday, I just want to swipe something on so I don't stink.
Yeah.
And then I don't really want it to be like wicked anything. Yeah. And so, I usually went for like the nondescript shower clean. This one I think was called like Cool Essentials, and it was like loosely cucumber.
Nice. That sounds nice.
It was nice. I have one more tube unopened of the good stuff, so before they reformulated. So I have, time, but I'm going to have to find a new scent now, find a new brand.
That's disappointing because deodorant's weird. It's like you want to get like the good kinds or the quote unquote healthy kinds, but it's like they don't fucking work, man. They suck.
Dude, so that's the other thing. And so my strategy is probably going to be to buy some like travel size deodorants. Just so I'm not stuck with a whole tube I hate.
Yeah,
because in 2019, with the first deodorant debacle, I bought this deodorant that smelled really good in the tube. And then after wearing it all day, I smelled like pickles. And I asked my mom to be sure. And I was like, I need you to smell me right now. And she was like, you've been eating pickles? I was like, no. So that was out. So like deodorant, it's very hit or miss how your own body, like chemistry works with it, just scents in general. There are perfumes I love. And I put it on me, and an hour later, I'm like, that smells bad. And it's just how it works with your own skin and your body warmth and all that. Like, I love sandalwood. Hate it when I wear it, though. It smells terrible on me.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I got to start this new journey. Yeah,
you got to find it. You said pickles.
Yeah.
And I thought of, do you remember Bubble Butt from SpongeBob?
Bubble Bass, yeah.
Bubble Bass, that's it. Bubble Bass. And he hid the pickles under his tongue.
Pickles.
Still no pickles. And he's hiding them, dude.
I had a pickle today, yeah. I had a spicy chicken sandwich for lunch. The Just Bear brand. Oh my God, no, they're so good. In the frozen section, the Just Bear brand spicy chicken patties. They're really good. And this is my new thing I've been doing for lunch. I'm calorie counting right now, which I hate.
Okay. You're cutting? Are you cutting?
I just want to lose like 5 pounds.
Okay, you're cutting.
But because I know I was talking to a friend and he's like, oh, you're going to be like bulking and cutting. I'm like, no, I just want to maintain the same weight and not think about it. But also,
I'm in maintenance mode more. I should be bulking more, but it's hard for me to eat
here I am fucking weighing out tater tots last night on my scale and just questioning all my life's decisions. But I was like, all right, where are we at now?
So, I just saw a review of this and it said 1 out of 5 stars, not clean. Very disappointed to find canola, vegetable, and the bad oils in a product with great potential.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't. It's a frozen chicken sandwich. I don't want to find out that there's arsenic in it. But I'm going to be honest with you. In terms of eating healthier, my choices have been like I'll have carrot sticks with my sandwich, but not, I'm going to eat only the purest food in the world. It's like, it's a frozen chicken patty. It's not the highest thing in calories, and it's fucking really good.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of food, actually, I should read this first before we get into that. Patreon.com/LastStandMedia. If you'd like to support us, you can get early ad-free access to all of our shows. We couldn't do it without you guys, so please consider supporting us. If you want some merch, laststandmedia.store. All right. Russell Cordial Garrett wrote and said, favorite cheese.
Ooh. My favorite cheese is the Cabot Extra Sharp Cheddar. That's my all-time favorite, all-around cheese. It's good if you grate it over some scrambled eggs. It's what I use for mac and cheese, paired with a nice Parmesan. That's my go-to for mac and cheese. It's extra sharp cheddar and Parmesan. But I love that cheese. I use it for grilled cheese. It's also lactose-free for all my lactose-free homies out there. But I just also love really sharp cheddar. I don't like a mild, creamy cheddar. I like a sharp, tangy cheddar. Cheese and crackers, oh my God. But I also do love pepper jack cheese. If we're having like cheese and crackers, now like you put out a platter and there's some pepper jack cheese, that's what I'm going for.
That's good shit. I think for me, Colby Jack. I'm a big fan of Colby Jack, dude. A marbled blend of orange Colby and white Monterey Jack. It is semi-hard, mild, and creamy, making a popular choice for melting tacos or snacking.
I wasn't expecting you to start reading a description of the cheese. Yeah. I was like, damn, Brad prepared for this.
We're getting to the cheese shit like in there. I ain't eating no mold on that cheese though, no blue cheese.
I've never tried it. I've truly never tried blue cheese. So maybe I could like it. I don't know. But it looks like
a diarrhea gamble, and I'm not willing to deal with that.
You know, on top of being lactose intolerant, I have a very strong allergy to mold. And so I know it's a different kind of mold than like house mold, but it just puts me off of it. Just because it's like, this is a thing that does me great harm. So yeah, I'm not really into that or interested. It's also often served in like a dressing, like a blue cheese ranch. And I'm like, ugh, no, definitely not that.
Yeah.
But Colby Jack, that'll be what you name your kid. You name your kid Colby Jack, I'll name mine extra sharp Cabot cheddar.
Yeah, that's right. Great name. No one will make fun of them. You don't want to be associated with cheese. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like here's the thing. Colby is a regular name. I feel like you could get away with Colby Jack as a name for a while. Like Jack is the middle name. I feel like you can get away with that.
It's too cute. It's too cute. People will find out. It's too much for me.
I'm saying this though as, all right, like in the town where I lived, let me just say that I knew multiple women named Bobby Jack.
Really?
So, my judgment of names is maybe not as harsh as some others would be.
Sure. I just want to make sure if I give them a name, you can't really tease them easily about it. I mean, you could tease anyone about any name kind of, but
we'll find a way. Bradley Smellis, like.
You don't want, no one actually called me that. That's funny.
Really? I came up with that just now, dude.
It's because I don't smell bad. That's right.
You don't have to smell bad. It's just about like more like Bradley poop.
Oh, maybe because I would have made fun of them back. So
you probably would have just stomped them with your giant shoes.
That's right. My size 15 shoe just crushed their tiny skulls. Exactly.
That picture of your shoe that I took and put like the Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Josh Ashley wrote and said, Brad or Bradley, if you're nasty. That's an old Dagon reference. Keep it up. And by it, you know exactly what I mean. Micah, have you encountered the new WWE superstar and ESPN news anchor Danhausen? Do you all have thoughts on this goofball? Happy New Year.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is a schizophrenic message.
I was not familiar with his game until I read this write-in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love it. You know, the look. It's scary. And not in the scary clown, the sexy. Do you remember the sexy scary clown I showed you? Do you remember that? Okay. It's not like that. Something about him is just, I don't know, just off-putting to me. Ooh. So I don't love it.
He's like more goofy from what I understand, right? He's more like a goofball. He's like, I need Badenhausen or some shit like that, right? He has his hands like this.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't. No.
You got to be a bald clown with sharp teeth and smoke cigarettes for Micah to like you.
Dude, you know what, though? The cigarettes probably add 50% charisma to that clown video. Like, the cigarettes definitely add to it. Like, oh, he smokes, huh?
Because you know that guy is just a gigolo. Or not gigolo, juggalo. You know he's a juggalo.
No, he's way too cool to be a juggalo. He looked way too cool for that.
That guy's a big juggalo.
He's not a juggalo. Because juggalos are lame. Sorry, juggalos of the world.
Sorry, juggalos. Do we have any juggalos, do you think, that listen? For sure, Sacred Symbols has some juggalos.
Oh,
I'm sure Snark Tank does as well.
You know, they got one or two songs that ain't bad. I'm not a hater. Sure. I
can't name one.
I typically don't like clowns. So, and also they beefed with Eminem, so I gotta be loyal to Eminem on that, you know?
Yeah.
All that beef is like 30 years old at this point.
Can't have those white boys fighting. Come on, guys.
No.
A rabbit that only eats hawks wrote in and said, do y'all have a favorite bird? And Micah, since you're afraid of them, what's the most terrifying bird? I said this before. Favorite bird? I think we had a question about what animals we'd be. Mine is the toucan. That is my favorite bird. Yeah. Big time into those boys.
They're beautiful. Yeah. They're beautiful. They're unique. And they have very powerful jaws.
Yeah, big old beak.
Yeah.
Big old bitch beak on that. Yeah.
Just go swanging that beak around. My favorite bird is a flamingo. I love flamingos.
Yeah, you and Colin both love them.
We do. It was a weird thing we bonded over. When we first met, there were a couple funny coincidences of like, oh, hey, I love flamingos. He was like, really? And I'm like, dude, I have like flamingos all over my apartment because like I would notice he had flamingos out front, you know, the first time we met. And so like there's just a couple of random things like that, but the mingos is a big one that we both love them. The most because here's the thing, I think birds can be very pretty. I just don't want them near me. I think herons are beautiful. There's this like a hawk that hangs out near like a pond by our house, and he's pretty cool. That we got ducks hang out in the neighborhood. I love ducks.
Ducks are tight.
So I just don't want them near me. I don't want birds near me. The most terrifying bird, I gotta double check, is no, that's not right. It's
ostrich.
I don't know how to spell it. It's the cassowary. The cassowary is the most scary bird, and that thing can eviscerate you with one toenail. So I don't ever want to see one.
Yeah, this is like some fucking primal bird left over from the dinosaur era.
Yeah, it's like an emu style build.
Yeah.
If we're talking about bird builds, it's emu ostrich shaped.
Yeah, this is a DPS build for sure on this bird.
And they allegedly have such sharp claws they could like slice you head to toe with a fucking fingernail. It's crazy. So
running a bleed build on that, yeah, for sure. These guys.
But I was actually thinking of getting a bird feeder and being a little more benevolent to the local birds.
Bird feeders are tight. If you want to get real nuts, Micah, you want to be like a real suburban housewife.
You get the camera ones?
The camera. You get the camera and you pop off when you're like, oh, we got this bird.
I keep getting ads for those, honestly, and I've considered it. But here's the dealio. So I keep getting ads for these little bird feeders that are shaped like Weber kettles, and they're so cute. And I said to Colin the other day, I'm like, I never realized that we can have bird feeders here, because back home, bird feeders are quite dangerous to have because of the bear issue. And you don't want bears coming close to your house. Right. So like you don't really keep your garbage outside. You don't put bird feeders out. And I was like, it hit me this year after living here for 5 years that we could have bird feeders because there's no bears.
Yeah,
like
no bears.
I just was so used to it. Like my whole life, that's been a thing of like bird feeders are fucking risky, dude. And a lot of people are just like, no bird feeders. So I'm thinking of setting one of those up in the yard. But I don't want them pooping like willy nilly all over the pool and my grills and stuff. I gotta be strategic where I put it.
You know, you can get to is a little fountain or something. Birds love fountains.
Yeah. Bird bath.
Yeah.
And we don't have many squirrels here. So I don't think they'd be like housing all the food. That's like my aunt is always posting on Facebook like the squirrels stealing all her bird food. But we literally don't have many squirrels here. I will see like one a week. So we'll see. Maybe the bird food will attract them, but I'd like to try.
Okay, something to consider.
Yeah.
I feel like Colin would be big time into the bird camera.
That's the thing. Well, I could picture him just getting some binoculars and just standing at the window like, oh, look at that. There's a cardinal at the bird feeder. Like, I feel like he'd be into it. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate, actually. You're right.
Because now we have an excuse to buy binoculars and or a telescope.
What
if I just got like a little pirate telescope? Looking at the bird feeder.
Yeah.
One of my long running jokes, and he absolutely hates it, is that I pretend I have a telescope. and I pretend to zoom in on him, and he's like, you can't see me any better. I'm like, oh my God, I can see all the pores on your face. Yeah. And I'm like pretending to zoom in. It's like the dumbest thing in the world, and he hates it.
Yeah.
And I'll never stop.
All right. Let's get into the news. Enough about birds. Shout out to the bald eagle, though.
Oh, yeah, those are cool.
I feel it's like obligation here anyways, too, because, America.
Yeah, rock, flag, and eagle.
You have to, like, salute, too, if you see one. It's just the way it is. Yeah. Put your hand over your heart. All right. Micah, Lego Batman reviews. That's the wrong tab. Lego Batman reviews are in.
Yes.
Are you in for Lego Batman? However, it's not out for Switch 2 yet. That's coming later. No. But it's on Xbox. It's on PlayStation. It's on PC. Right now, it's sitting at this is the PS5 version. It's sitting at an 84. Let me see the other platforms. 84 on PlayStation, 86 on Xbox, and 83 on PC. PlayStation has the most reviews, though, with 56. Xbox has 7, and PC has 13. But yeah, no Switch 2 yet. Are you in?
Oh, I will be. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You're going to wait for Switch 2 version?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's just going to be the most convenient way for me to play it. So, and I feel like it's going to be perfectly fine on my little Switch screen. That's going to be great. So I definitely plan to get that. But yeah, I'm also not in a super rush for it. As you know, it's Yoshi week and my copy is on the way. So it's like, we have so much stuff otherwise to play right now. Yeah. We'll get to it later with what I'm playing, but like your girl had another debacle this week, by the way. So, yeah.
Boy, okay. Batman, I'm definitely curious about. I would like to play it. Like you said, though, the horizon is approaching of video games, so I got to be careful about timing. I have some stuff I need to finish. Like it's just Pragmata sitting there. Saros I need to finish. So
what a spring. And not complaining, but what a spring. Yeah, you got Pragmata, you got Soros, you got like there's so much right now. For me, it's like I had Bokopia taking up a lot of time. Tamagotchi Life. Like we have been pleasantly swamped with games. Yeah, no, I'm all for it. And they keep rolling because it's like we're going to have Yoshi, Star Fox, for me, Splatoon Raiders. Like it's not stopping. The train hit 6 people and it did not stop.
Yeah. It's too much good shit right now. I love it. But those are some Lego Batman reviews. It's out now if you have the Dank edition or like, the Ultra Deluxe edition, but it comes out in a couple days for the rest of us peasants. So there you go. Also, Micah, Yoshi reviews are here. Let's see. 81 on Metacritic out of 73 reviews. That's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Please talk about Yoshi for 20 minutes.
Well, I was a bad egg because you remember that I said I was going to go try it when I went to Target?
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that because here's what happened. Colin was with me. We went to Target together. Super rare. And Colin was expecting a phone call, though, from our homeowner's insurance. And we were like really getting down to the wire on when they were going to call. And we wanted to be back in the car by then. And so in my head, I'm like, all right, we're just going to go to Target, grab the couple things we need and get the fuck out. And it completely blanked my mind to go to the electronics section and see if we even had the demo thing. So my bad. Completely forgot. But
I also forgot. I was at Target too, like 4 days ago. I completely forgot. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what else happened. So Walmart, I had pre-ordered from them originally, and they had emailed me saying that it was going to be delayed to the 23rd. And I'm like, that's fine. It's Saturday. I don't care. And then I got another email saying the 22nd. I'm like, all right. And then I got an email saying unknown delivery date. And that scared me. And I went on Reddit. There was a whole thread of people who had gotten the same sequence of emails concluding with it just said delayed unknown date. And I said, fuck that. And I canceled it and I ordered it from Amazon. They already shipped my copy and it's getting here on release day. So that was the right move.
All right.
But I don't know what the hell Walmart was doing. I don't know. But they lost my money on that one because I don't know. And the thing is, I pre-ordered as soon as Wario 64 had posted that the pre-orders were live for Walmart. So like I was like on that day.
You're ready to go.
So I definitely should have been like accounted for in their, allotment of copies, but whatever they were doing, I don't know, but Amazon at the same price, so I'm getting it from there.
They missed out on your hard-earned money.
They bastards. They sure did. But yeah, I don't know. I shudder to think how late it could have been. But who knows? Maybe people are going to be posting that their Walmart copies arrived just fine. I hope they do. But I wasn't going to chance it because I really want to play this game.
Yeah. Yoshi, man. I do want to play Yoshi. I'm definitely going to wait for your opinion, though, on the game. I got to hear your impressions. I feel like Yoshi would be a very nice summer game. End of summer.
Oh, absolutely.
Kind of thing for me. Windows open, sun shining, max possible. The little dinosaur. But yeah.
Jollibee delivery.
The Jollibee delivery, yeah.
I'm going to pay $60 to DoorDash, $5 spaghetti.
Man, I'd feel like such an asshole doing that. Just like, I can't do that, dude. Can't do it, man.
I will see posts, not to get on a tangent, but I will see posts of people like, I DoorDashed a large Coke from McDonald's. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, the Coke in my fridge is just fine. I know it's not as crunchy as McDonald's Coke. I know that. But this is just, we've reached a point that I can't understand where we're DoorDashing a large drink.
Yeah. I feel like you can pull one of those off maybe once or twice a year. Maybe. But you're
just feeling like profoundly like I just really want it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna treat myself. I never do shit like this. Sure, but some people, of course, take it too far as always. DoorDashing like a can of Pringles every week or something like that. I mean, it's your money. You can do what you want, but come on, dude. Go outside.
No, I saw like an Instagram reel and the woman had DoorDash, she did the classic like DoorDash fries from McDonald's and a burger from somewhere else. But I'm like,
that's the classic, dude. That sounds so unhinged to me.
I don't mean the DoorDash is the classic. I mean the classic. People would be like, I'm going to go to McDonald's and get some fries and I'll go somewhere else and get a burger.
No way. That's so fucking crazy.
Oh, that's
I can understand like you're getting something from somewhere else and you're getting another person something or whatever if they're close by, but like I'm hungry. I'm going to go get a burger and fries, but I'm going to go to Burger King and then I'm going to go to Wendy's to make my order
It's
complete.
Not my style personally, but it's something I know people to have done.
Unless they're like close to each other. If they're like right next to each other in the same center, sure, whatever.
Oh yeah, or even just on the street. If you're let's say you're driving home and you're gonna pass a McDonald's and a Burger King. All right, I'm still not gonna do it because I just get all my food in one place. But I can see it if it was logistically okay. But seeing this Instagram reel and she's like DoorDashing like components from multiple restaurants.
Components, yeah.
The product.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to like all three of you out there that got offended about us talking about it, because I know someone's mad about this.
No, please write in and tell us about how you DoorDash from multiple places to build the perfect meal, because I want to know what the perfect meal is.
And let me know how much it cost. And be honest about it. All the fees included, all that kind of shit. How much are you spending to get
everything?
Your components. We got to know. All right. Next quickly. But for Yoshi, Micah will tell you about it next week when she's playing it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I cannot wait to get this. And like you said, like summer vibes. Yoshi, he's eating fruits and stuff. I don't know. I like to eat fruit as well.
I respect it. Wait, when is summer?
Buy some apples.
When is it officially?
June 21st.
Is it 21st? Does it change per year?
I believe the solstice is always
you are correct, yeah.
the same day.
June 21st. Okay. Still technically spring. I I don't like when people are like, oh, it's summer, and it's like, bro, we're in fucking May. Relax.
No, I mean, tell the heat to relax. It's fucking 95 degrees out right now.
Ooh. Well, you live in like butthole Virginia, so I don't know. What do you expect?
I do. I'm in America's armpit because you could still go further south from the armpit and it gets even hotter down there. Yeah. But it's hot. It is not humid yet, though. I'm looking on the bright side. It is not humid. We stepped outside today just to take a quick little stroll, and I felt like I was being air fried. But I said, hey, at least it's not wet.
Yeah.
At least it doesn't feel like I stepped into a steamy shower, because that's what's going to happen in June.
Yeah, so good right now, at least. All right. Next thing, Micah. The Lego set that I have, the Deku Tree set. Lego is saying, hey, bro, it's going to get retired probably within this year. I'm going to read this from IGN. Nintendo has been getting amazing brick treatment in the last few years, and one of the biggest and the most impressive set has been the 2-in-1 Legend of Zelda Great Deku Tree. Originally came out in September 2024, but sadly, it looks like it's already scheduled to be retired soon. This set joins a wide breadth of other Lego kits about to be sunsetted on the Lego's Last Chance by Page. I'm going to look at this page actually like that. Look, what's getting canceled? Don't do the Rivendell one. Don't do that. Because like Please. Rivendell is one I still kind of want someday, but I can't get myself to spend that much money on it because it's a fuck ton. But
Rivendell is aspirational. I'd like to dream that someday I could own it, but I know. Deep down, I know.
Yeah, it's just one of those. It's like the most elite set that they have.
Oh my god, dude, I scrolled down on the page of the ones getting discontinued. I saw the Sorting Hat, but as I was scrolling, I thought it was like a poop emoji. And like as it revealed itself to me, I was like, oh, Sorting Hat. But I was like, they had like a giant poop.
A giant poop emoji? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, dude.
No, not really.
Me. Come on, load Lego page. I'm trying to see. The Dungeons & Dragons one.
All of them. They're beautiful.
Cool.
The Mona Lisa. That's kind of cool.
There's some pretty intense ones, yeah. But sadly, that Zelda set is going away soon. So if you do want it, make sure you get it. It is a very nice Lego set. I would show it on camera, but it's on top of my bookshelf, and I'm not going up there right now to get that shit down. No, I will show this guy though. The other one I haven't built yet. The battle from Ocarina of Time, right there. Haven't built it yet. Look, you can see little Ganondorf in the back, dude, popping up right there. Sugoi. But yeah. Still have that one. I'll buy all those Lego Zelda sets. They got me. We do need, even though I do talk shit on this game, I still like it though, of course. Wind Waker. We do need the Red Lions.
It'd be perfect. It'd be if they make a Red Lion boat, I might buy it.
No. You know what they'll do?
I'm not gonna commit.
They'll do some dumb shit. Well, I don't know if it's dumb, but they'll do something that pisses me off and be like, the next Zelda Lego set is gonna be the movie. And be like,
oh, yeah.
It's like they did that with One Piece. They're like, we're making One Piece Lego sets, but it's the Netflix show.
It's the monkey paw.
Dude, it really is the monkey paw. So, damn you, Lego, but thanks as well. So if you want that Lego set, you better act relatively quickly because it's going away. And the Lego market, I assume, is expensive, the secondhand market.
Ooh, probably. And geez, I don't know. Did you see the whole thing about the guy who was stealing Lego? So, okay, here's what happened. He was buying Lego sets. He would return them full of pasta. And of course they would shake it and be like, all the pieces are in it. And like he would get the money back. The man like
macaroni
thousands of dollars worth of Lego sets to flip, just with no box, I suppose. He finally got caught, but like that is just hysterical. Because imagine them opening it and it's just full of fucking pasta pieces.
Yeah, just macaroni, like craft shit, like stuff you like make in crafts in elementary school. That's so funny.
But yeah, he did it too many times. He got caught eventually.
You will get caught. You're gonna get caught eventually.
Oh yeah,
can't push your luck.
When I worked at the vitamin store, I worked at a GNC back in the day, and like theft was happening, and like they finally narrowed it down though that like it was one of the employees, and he just quit because there was no cameras or anything, and I don't think he ever formally got caught, but like he felt the heat of like they're closing and he just quit.
He just bounced.
Never to be seen again.
Yeah, it's the way to do it. He'd skip town, dude, like the Wild West. He just fucking left. All right. Next up, Micah, kind of unexpected. Nintendo announced a new mobile game, kind of out of nowhere. I'm going to read this. They tweeted this out. Turn your phone or your photos into silly mini games with Pictonico. Pictonico will be available to download on mobile devices or tablet on May 28th. You can pre-register today. You know what this reminds me of, Micah? So, basically the game is you take photos of stuff and it puts these photos in ridiculous scenarios like WarioWare minigames, essentially.
Yes.
Hold on, let me play the trailer really quick. I want to see what they were doing, actually. There was like one where this guy, like they stretched his jaw out and he was like eating something.
Yeah, they had him like
that.
chomping on something that was kind of funny. They had like the girl was like crying a river or something.
Yes.
Like, yeah, she had like tears coming out of her eyes and like there's like a river going by. They had like the guy wrapped up as a mummy and you're like unwrapping him.
Yeah.
Like it's really, really silly.
I don't like this lollipop one. It's like they put your face on a baby and there's like the lollipop, you drag it towards them, the tongue like spins around like a fan.
Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that.
But this reminds me of something you would have got with like your 3DS or something, like software installed on it. That's what it reminds me of. Just some like goofy little thing to show it off right here. And I'm like, okay, well, what's going on here? First of all, what's the monetization like on this thing? Because I know there's going to be some sort of microtransaction, how they're going to handle that.
Oh, absolutely. Just
a bunch of other games, I suppose.
Are going to be paid.
Yeah.
Like, the best. It's going to be like, you want to play the mummy one? Pay up. You can only play Baby Lollipop. Like, damn it.
Yeah.
I don't want
you're probably
that
right.
one.
I wonder how many games they're going to
give
be.
you the couple.
Yeah.
And it can be, it can be updated into forever. They just keep coming up with stupid new things to do with your pictures. The longevity here. This isn't a bad move. I don't dislike this. I'm not really interested in it, but I don't dislike this at all.
I think this is great normie bait. Perfect for TikTok filters or all those people that use filters and shit like that, goofy little things. Your moms, Facebook moms.
Honestly, this would be funny to bring out at like a family gathering.
Yeah.
Because, for example, like 1-2 switch, everybody knows. I'm a real big 1-2 switch guy. The original only, though, not the horrible follow-up. And it's got that 1-2 switch energy. But it's like, it's just on a phone. That's fun. That's easy.
It's not a bad idea. It's better than I think. It'll probably do better than if they just put it on Switch.
Yes.
So, interesting. I think this is the first mobile game they've put out in a little while. I don't know what's really going on with that whole initiative, but I guess it's the next one. So, there you go. We'll definitely try that out when it comes
absolutely.
out.
We will do our good reporting, and we'll try this out. I'll take a picture of Colin and see what terrible things it lets us do.
Yeah, dude, get pictures of the dogs on there too. Oh yeah.
No, that's the thing is like I'm kind of like, yeah, all right, but I might end up loving this. I might end up loving it. Yeah. Who knows? I typically though have a rule that I don't spend money on mobile games. This will be the one. Yeah,
sure. So we won't talk about it next week because it'll be come out after we're done. But the week after that, we can talk about it. So I know you're all very excited to hear our thoughts on that. But you're gonna have to.
They're gonna be clamoring for the next episode.
I know they're sweating. So you just gotta wait, though. I'm sorry. Please be
patient. I gotta know about Pictonico. What if it's Pictonico? I don't know.
Pictonico? Maybe it is.
What if it was? I don't know. I watched the trailer with no sound both times I watched it.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see if they have audio.
I often have no sound on when I'm watching things.
Okay. So it's like Japanese people saying it, but it sounds like Pictonico.
All right, we're gonna go with that.
Pictonico.
I'm playing that here, Pictonico, with my nephew.
Yeah. If this is what we're getting instead of WarioWare, sorry for all you fans out there. It's over.
But maybe they'll love it. You know, like Dustin is a big WarioWare guy, but maybe he'll love this. We definitely, I'm going to pester Dustin and see if he'll play it. You know, I think him and Holly could have fun with this.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely. All right. Next quick little thing right here. The Legend of Zelda movie gets a new date. It actually got moved up a little bit. Just a little bit. Miyamoto did one of his classics on Twitter and said, "This is Miyamoto. We have decided to change the worldwide theatrical release date of the live-action Legend of Zelda film from May 7th, 2027 to April 30th, so about a week, 2027. The team is working together as one to advance the production. I love this. The team is working together as one.
It's so anime.
Yeah.
Like
to advance production so that we can deliver it to everyone as soon as possible. Even if just one day earlier, it's now less than a year until release, but please wait just a little bit longer. And I just, do you have this open, Micah?
Yes.
Can you scroll down and see the guy sniffing the Mountain Dew? I fucking love that gif, dude.
Who is that? Shannon Sharp?
I don't know. I assume this is like an ESPN show.
Yes, and if that's that's him. He had a whole thing where he resigned because like a video of him like banging out some broad got leaked.
Whoa.
And then he was kind of like, I want to come back, and they were basically like, yeah, no thanks.
That's so funny.
He has some great gifs. He's very expressive.
I feel like a lot of sports have like very, what's the word I'm looking for? Interesting characters that are like on hosts for those kind of things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So
some of these guys have big energy.
Yeah, big energy is a great way to describe
personalities.
Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. So Zelda movie, April 30th, we'll be there. Me and Micah, I'm fucking hyped and nervous at the same time.
Very excited. Because, okay, I'm not going to say I'm hyped, but from the images we've seen, and yes, they are, few.
There's like two or three.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel good about what we've seen. They could release a trailer and I could suddenly be like, oh my God, this is going to be a turd on wheels. Mm-hmm. But I don't really actually think that's going to happen. I want to believe, I want to believe. Yeah. So, but I just like, he's like, we're less than a year away. And it's like, yeah, by like a fucking couple of weeks, dude. Like he's like, wait a little longer. It's like,
wait a little longer is such a Japanese thing to say, dude, about stuff that's like 3 years away.
That's the thing where it's like, all right, Dad, like,
mm-hmm.
It's like, you're talking to me like I'm a high school senior and I'm just itching to get out into the world. And it's like, it's just a little longer. And it's like a whole fucking year, actually.
He's got away with words. He's a
wordsmith. Miyamoto. I love that. Like the world stops as soon as he writes, "This is Miyamoto." Like everything stands still until he's finished.
Because if Big Dog Miyamoto's coming out and saying something like that, he's passionate about it.
That's what the man brings to the table.
Yeah.
All right, like an unrivaled passion for what he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see him.
Yeah. Like, I love to make fun of Miyamoto, but I can't deny that he's the man.
I'm going to make fun of, a guy who's got like a bowl cut, all right? I'm going to. Are you familiar with the character? Are you familiar with The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack?
Oh, hell yeah. I loved that show.
Okay. Do you remember when people were saying that Miyamoto looked like Punzi McHale?
No.
Oh my God, okay.
McHale. I don't remember who that is. I remember
he's a one-off character.
Punzi McHale. Flapjack. I love the captain.
He's just like the one-off guy from an episode.
This dude, I do remember this guy. Holy shit. That's really funny.
Miyamoto without thinking about him. Like the haircut's like fucking dead on.
Yeah, that's good shit. Punzi McHale. He looks like he's one of the guys from the Monkees that just aged rapidly, very quickly. Like Davy Jones from the Monkees. Rest in peace. Punzi McHale. That's really funny. Dude, Flapjack was a good show.
It was so
I loved
good.
Captain Knuckles.
Same.
He was great. I don't know why his face is blue, but I loved it.
We don't ask questions. We don't have to ask questions. But it's an amazing show. If you haven't seen it, everybody.
Yeah, it's a good show,
watch
dude.
It. The
Candy
Christmas
Island.
special, Low Tidings. All right.
I don't know if I've seen that.
The Christmas special is legendary.
I've seen all the first season for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I've seen all the rest.
Oh, dude. So Low Tidings is just a one-off like special episode, and it's their holiday special. It is maybe my favorite episode they ever did.
Damn.
It used to be on Hulu. I don't know actually who has it now.
I think it's on like HBO or something. Because I think they have a lot of Cartoon Network stuff. Or Paramount, one of those two.
Come Christmas time, if you can find Low Tidings, it's a showcase of what the show was, because it was just fantastic.
Okay. Remind me when we get close to Christmas again.
I will forget, but
okay.
Listeners, we'll try.
Remind me. Remind me. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Zelda.
We're talking about Miyamoto and that he looks like Punzi McHale.
Punzi McHale. That's awesome, dude.
Because somebody too, and I'm pretty, it was fake, but somebody made a tweet and it was like, "Stop telling me I look like this guy." And it was a picture.
Miyamoto. It's like a fake tweet of Miyamoto doing that. That is sick. Yeah, that's good shit. Shout out Miyamoto. Thanks for making Zelda and Mario.
He's wonderful. He's a wonderful guy.
Yeah.
I just question his style, but that's fine.
He's like a grandpa, though. You know what I mean?
But he'd been looking like this for a long time. He's been looking like this since he was a young buck.
Yeah, okay. That's fair. That's kind of fair. It's like my dad has like had the same haircut, I feel like, my entire life. One of those kind of things. Oh my
God, yeah. My dad has had the same. My dad's changed his facial hair since I was a child, but he hasn't had the same haircut my entire life, going to the same barber the whole time.
Yeah. I think that's just a dad thing. I don't know. Or some dad's thing. Shout out dads.
Shout out to dads.
Shout out to dads.
Father's Day's coming up.
Yeah. Treat your dad. You know, you got to treat the mom, of course. But treat the dad, too. Yeah. Treat the dads. Let them know.
Get your dad something.
Yeah, get your dad something. Even if it's like, dude, I can get my dad a fucking root beer, and he'd be pumped.
Oh, hell yeah. You know?
Yeah. You'd like, give him a 6-pack of root beer. He's pumped up.
Yeah, my dad randomly listens to the show sometimes, so I can't say what I got him, but I already have his Father's Day present secured.
Nice, dude.
Because it was one of those things, like, I saw it and I was just like, I'm just gonna buy this now. And it just, so I've had it for like over a month already.
Does your mom listen?
Randomly as well, sporadically. Okay. So Mr. I just never know. You know, it's like I never know if one of them's gonna hear an episode. So I can't reveal what it is, but
can't share power level, of course.
It's on my dining room table, much to Colin's annoyance, but it's been there for a month and it shall continue to sit there.
My parents heard a couple of my shows and they're like, "Can you not swear, Brad?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll try." I mean, it doesn't work, but I don't know.
I don't even know if the swearing is the worst part of the things we say.
Certainly not. Thankfully, I don't think they've ever heard punching up. And I'm going to keep it that way. I'd much rather them listen to Summon Sign than punching up.
I mean, now that you know, Gene is no longer regularly on the program, we cleaned it up a bit. Gene just comes in with an energy, an unmatched, inappropriate energy that simply draws you in, and you can't resist it. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you and me say a lot of dumb shit, but it's not like necessarily as perverted.
That's my bread and butter, man. Like I'd be saying dumb shit all day. It's the lead poisoning. All right.
Yeah, it's the lead poisoning.
It's the side effect. It made me incredibly, incredibly weird.
Yeah, gotta blame something. All right, Micah, what have you been playing?
All right, this is a story. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, here's what happens. I had time until Yoshi came out. So I'm like, what am I going to play? And I said, all right, Dragon Quest 7. How about we go back to it?
We had a whole talk about this last week.
Well, I put the game in and I had last played it on March 8th. So the game had been in timeout for a bit. All right. And I was like, okay. And I started playing it and I got a little sleepy. I ended up taking a nap.
Okay.
And then I said, all right, I'll try again tomorrow. And I did the same thing. I played for like an hour and I got really sleepy and I took another nap. And I was just like, I don't want to do this. You know, I was getting so incredibly bored that my brain was like, I'd rather be asleep than do this. And it was like 4 PM both times. Okay. I was not tired prior to playing the game. And then I was talking in the Discord and talking to my buddy Zenred, and he's like, yeah, well, woof, because I'm at a stage in the game where you lose your fast travel ability at a certain point. And I was like, fuck. Because it really made me not want to keep playing to know that was going to happen. And so that game has returned to timeout again.
It's not long, though, that whole process.
Well, I'm not even there yet. I'm not even at that point yet. He's telling me that's like in the future from where I was at. And so I'm just like, God, here's the thing. I know that if I'm going to beat this game, I'm going to need to just commit to playing it like an hour at a time and just slowly chip away at it. But truly, like it was like, if you're having trouble sleeping at night, may I suggest the last like third of Dragon Quest VII. You don't need melatonin. You don't need magnesium. Throw away your Ambien. I'm telling you, all you need is to boot up Dragon Quest VII about 35 hours in.
Man, brutal.
So for now, I'll get back to it. But I don't want to fucking play it. I'm sorry.
I'm going to say that sounds as committal as me going to Jollibee and getting spaghetti.
I want to finish it. You know me. I like to finish games. And it was really cute. I love my little dude Bartlett. All right. I named him after a pear. I love him. I love my boy Bartlett. I love Ruff. That was his name, right?
Yep,
yeah, Lindy Ruff. I love Lindy Ruff. He's great. So I really want to play it. But you have to understand that something is happening in my brain where as soon as I open the game, I fall asleep. I think this game is giving me narcolepsy. But so I didn't give up. I said, you know what? Let's pick something else out of the backlog that I also dropped, which was Tales of Exilia Remake, which I had last.
Yeah, I forgot that came out.
So I booted that up, and I had last played on November 10th, 2025. So I really, that had also been in timeout for a long time. I really don't like the combat. I didn't like it when I started the game. I really don't like it still. It's very clunky with like the linking system that it wants to do. And like when you are, all right, let me back up. The game, to have these like special moves during battle, you need to do this like party link stuff. The linking feels like you're walking through mud. It feels terrible. And you're tethered to the other character, but they don't follow you. Like you are stuck to them. It feels like they are just planted in the ground where they stand, and you have to stay in proximity to them and like move with me, bitch, move. Like you're linked to me. I'm the main character. I want to run around. I want to move. And like, it's so clunky and sluggish and sticky. It feels like you're just stuck there. And if you don't link up, you can't do the special moves. And then it takes forever to do the fight because you're not powering up like fucking Super Saiyan style. So it's just, I don't like it. And I really want to like it because I like Tales usually. But I do not like this one. I am not feeling it. And I put that game down too. And then so here's was the plan. This happened over the weekend. And I was like, all right, well, on Monday I'm going to play Persona Tactica, whatever. I never played that either.
Oh, hell yeah. That game's sick.
Yeah.
Gameplay's sick.
And then Monday was a stressful little day in the Moriarty household. And I didn't play anything.
Right.
So I'm going to jump into that actually probably tonight because I do still have until Thursday for Yoshi to get here, and that could be any time, right? That could be 9 p.m. It's Amazon. So I'm not going to bank on it being here like Thursday morning, bright and early. So I'm like, yeah, I got a couple days and it's a pretty short game. I am going to start that, but I did not start it yesterday like I planned.
I liked Persona Tactica a lot. Gameplay was super fun.
I'm excited. I loved Strikers, completely different than Musou, but I have just to say that the spin-offs they've done have been very high quality. So I've heard great things about Tactica. I'm really excited to try it. Like Strikers was interesting because I'm not a Musou guy. So I loved that game. They did it in a way that hooked me immediately. The story was genuinely as good as the storylines in Persona 5 main game. And I was like, this is incredible for a spinoff. Yeah. So I have high hopes for Tactica. It's a game that I bought on sale a while ago and just never got to. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that finally. But Mamma Mia, Dragon Quest VII and Tales of Exilia, I'm sorry. Tales of Exilia, I might really just be calling that done. I really don't like the combat.
Yeah, just don't play it. If you like really detest it, don't play it.
I might trade that in. I don't really want it. I don't really want it.
Just get rid of it. It's fine.
It's a shame because I
didn't
tried
really
it
care
now.
For that game either.
I know you didn't, right? And I was kind of like, well, I'm not crazy because Brad didn't like it. Because I really have liked all the Tales games I have tried so far. I have loved. This is the first one I'm like, ooh, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have tried it a couple times. And when it comes to linking with your party members, you can, kind of disable it so that you're not getting stuck with them. But as I said, when you're not linking and doing like the ultra move attacks, it is just so slow to get the health down of the enemies. And I'm just like, man, I don't know. I might try it again in the future. Once again with like, okay, let me reshape my expectations of what it is and kind of go from there. But I don't know. The combat's the biggest part of the game. That's the fucking game.
Yeah.
If you don't like it.
Yeah, big part.
If you don't like it, what are we doing?
What are we doing? Yeah, that's true. Fair enough. Okay. Anything else? Any Tomodachi life updates you want to talk about?
We had your birthday party.
We had the birthday party. That's right.
Life.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, it's literally like a 30-second thing where you have your birthday with your housemates. But it's a cute little sequence. Like we sang happy birthday to Brad, and then you had a candle, cake on it. No, you had a cake with a candle on it. Put that in the correct order. Yeah, it's very cute. I don't know whose birthday is next. I put everybody's birthdays in and then promptly forgot.
Yeah, I don't know when anyone else's birthdays are.
It might be me in July. Am I the only other summer birthday? I don't know. I don't know. I love you guys, but I have no mind for dates. It's like my worst thing. It's why I've always hated history, because dates are my absolute worst thing to memorize. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, maybe if one pops up, it'll be like a surprise for you.
Exactly.
Like, oh shit, it's their birthday? Holy moly.
But yeah, I've slowed down a little on checking on the gang. Like I used to check on them every day. Now I pop in every couple days and see what's up. It's not that it's not fun. It's that I don't really feel like adding a bunch more people. But once the relationships kind of start to settle in, you need to add more people to kind of inject some more interactions and like fun into the game, basically. And I'm just not in a mood right now to build people. So then when I get the itch to be like, you know what, now we're gonna put Jaffe in there, like, and I'll do it. But right now I'm like, I just don't feel like trying to make people. It takes a while to try and get them to look somewhat reasonable, like they do in real life. So otherwise, though, it's like they're kind of like paired up and they have their friendships and they have the people they don't like. And you do need to sort of keep adding new ones to the herd to, I don't know, add more flavor again, basically.
Yeah.
You got to shake up. What was a thing that you shake up to refresh it? I don't know. But that's what you have to
globe.
do. You got to shake up the snow globe because it all settled to the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
That works.
Okay. Very nice. All right. Nothing for you, right? We're done?
No, that's it. That's enough of my misery.
Okay, just checking. Once again, I've been in the weird space of multiplayer majority kind of thing like that going on there. Playing Final Fantasy 14 a tiny bit. Lockmort's playing Final Fantasy 14. And he's enjoying it.
He was trolling.
No,
oh my god.
He's
I thought
actually
he was
playing
fucking
it and
trolling.
Enjoying it, actually. So
no.
Hell has frozen over.
Has he been replaced with a body snatcher? What has happened?
I don't know. I was like, hey, are you okay, dude? Are you all right? But yeah, he likes it. So he's been doing that. I've been doing that, a little bit of that as well. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. I know the audience is tired of marathon, so I'll just keep it very quick. We killed the compiler, which is kind of like the final thing to do, I guess. So I will be slowing down on that game quite a bit.
You get 5 big booms for that.
5 big booms, yep. So we're done with that for now.
Is that for like this season?
Yeah, whatever
next season there'll be something else.
I don't know, like if they'll add a new kind of thing like that. I'm not exactly sure, but season 2 I'll check in again, but it won't be as aggressive as it has been, kind of thing. Because like we got the goal is complete, so now I can kind of step back quite a bit, which is nice. So the plan is to finish Saros and Pragmata, because I do need to finish those. Those games are kind of old at this point, so I want to do that. And Bond's coming next week, I believe, as well. And Lego Batman just came out. And Mina the Hollower is coming out very soon too, so I'm going to be busy as well. But Summer Game Fest is coming up, so I'll be busy there as well, so it's going to be tough to play a lot of shit. But that's kind of where I've been at with a lot of that stuff. So, but hopefully getting back to single player soon. And I've been working on YouTube stuff, dude, to finally finish writing a script that took me fucking forever. It was like almost 6,000 words. So it's going to be it's going to be a long ass video. It's going to be like 45 minutes probably. Nice. So it's going to take me forever to edit and all that shit. I have to record the VO today and I'm not looking forward to it. But that's kind of right.
Was that Maddie drinking that throat coat? You got to have some of that
coat.
Nearby.
Yeah, I need the throat coat. Yeah, he is the throat coat goat. That's for sure. Maddie's an expert on that. Speaking of Maddie, Lockmore was on Defining Duke last episode.
Yes.
I'm sure I haven't listened to it, but I'm sure it's an unhinged episode. So check that out, listeners.
I need to tune in to that myself because I'm catching up on podcasts this week. And I was just like, the next time my football show is doing fewer episodes now in the off season. So I'm like, now I have some time to pop in. I don't listen to every Last Dance show, but when there are unique combinations like that, I gotta hear what Lockmore and Maddie got into.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I could just feel it coming on.
Have you ever done the finger under the nose trick?
I have done that and it does work, but I actually enjoy sneezing.
It feels good early though.
It feels good to sneeze.
Here's the thing. I have 2 nose rings, as people may know if they've seen me. Sneezing's very dicey. Very dicey. You can't end up with a dangler. So I do my utmost in public not to sneeze.
No, yeah, I get it.
And I hit the cartoon finger under the nose trick because Colin saw me doing that one time. Well, actually, I was driving. Sneezing while driving's not a good idea.
Sure.
And he was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "It works. It really does work."
Yeah, it's a classic. Yeah, when you got piercings, things are off the limit. Like I had my lip pierced on both sides, and it's like, you gotta be careful with some stuff. Yeah, I did years ago.
How did I not know this?
Well, how would you? You can't really
bites?
tell. You can't really tell. Yeah. But I have tiny little scars on them, but they're very small. But that was
this is incredible news.
Over 10 years ago. So it's been a while.
What made you take them out?
When I got a job at somewhere else, they asked if I could take them out. And I said, sure. Which was interesting because it was a hair salon job, which is unusual.
Oh, yeah.
But I
thought they would have been cool with this.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, not everyone.
That's
okay.
No, that was because when I started at the IT office, well, first and foremost, they didn't give a fuck about piercings, tattoos, anything. They really didn't care. But when I started, I only had just like the little stud.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any tattoos yet. And then once I knew the policy, I'm like, sick. And then that's when we started adding things.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was in terms of a job. It was not the best job, but they were very lenient on that type of stuff. So
sometimes there's cool benefits like that where they don't
exactly
feel
like they really were just like
stuff.
If you're good at your job, you can work here. We don't care. I'm like, all right,
definitely. But yeah, I guess that will cover it for what we've been playing. Like I didn't even bring anything to Summonside this week for the first time like ever. I was just
wow.
I got nothing, dude. I got nothing. But I'm like, you know what? I've done 125 episodes and I always bring something. So taking a break.
You can sometimes let the others, you steward the conversation. You're still hosting and you're leading the way. But yeah,
it was a good episode. I had Hogue on there and Simon from Power Unlimited.
Excellent.
So it was good. Yeah, it's good. Lockmore works for him as well. Writes in that magazine.
Oh, that's the whole connection.
You probably saw
I
him.
saw Lockmore's tweet about the magazine. Yes, which is so cool.
Yeah.
Very happy for him.
Yeah, very funny. So if you want to see Lockmore's goofy little head in the magazine, you can in print.
I know. I wish they hadn't written it in their, teddy bear language, but it's fine. I'm sure it was a beautifully written article.
Yeah, I'm sure it was great. All right. Next story right here. This speaks to me very much. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales, got a new demo, and this is basically just the beginning of the game, and your progress will carry over to the final release, which launches on June 18th. I'm going to read this.
Oh my God, soon. I forgot that. I saw this news about the demo. I forgot how close this game was.
Yep, super close. Let me read this. This was a Square Enix press release. Square Enix released a free demo for the Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tale, the brand new action RPG from Team Asano on Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam and Xbox on PC. Wow, got your bases covered. Players can begin their adventure in... how are you going to say this, dude?
Philadelphia?
Philadelphia? It's like, can we just not make a horrible name like that? Just come on,
that
guys.
name sucks.
Philadelphia, blah, blah, blah. With save data carrying over to the full game when it launches on June 18th, 2026. I feel like Square Enix always has to throw in some weird-ass fucking name like that, like the Foul Sea, I think about from Final Fantasy. What are we doing?
Fucking Amelia Bedelia ass name.
Yeah. The latest playable demo allows fans to begin their adventure in Philadelphia with the progress made in the demo carrying over to the full version of the title upon its release next month. Players who experience the debut demo can look forward to several game updates based on player feedback, including an increase in Elliot's base movement speed, a new difficulty level, and various quality of life updates. And there's a trailer for the game as well, if you want to check that out. But basically, this game is Square Enix's, like, it has like kind of like mana influences in it, I would say, and Zelda is kind of like how I describe this game. There was like shrines, I remember, kind of the open world like from Zelda's was really fun. I really dug the demo, and it had like mana, of course, the real-time action combat, as the same as Zelda. So if you were into the mana series or Zelda, particularly like the 2D Zeldas, keep an eye on this game. It is really good from when I played it, and I'm curious how the updates are nowadays since it's been a while. But I'm very excited about that game. Very excited. All right. Next news story. This is kind of unhinged right here. But a Japanese man was arrested for threatening to blow up Nintendo HQ in Japan.
It's not funny. It's not funny, but Jesus Christ. Like, when I saw the tweet, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's unhinged. Let's see here. As reported by KTV News and translated by Automation, the 27-year-old man is from the city of Haikinen in Japan's Aichi prefecture, around 100 miles from Kyoto. The man, who is reportedly unemployed, was arrested on suspicion of obscuring business after he sent envelopes at Nintendo's HQ threatening to blow it up with explosives. According to the report, the envelopes contain messages such as, quote, "I'm going to blow you all up," and, quote, "My plans cannot be thwarted."
I'm sorry.
After envelopes. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just like, because I'm just picturing it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
The fun, family-friendly company. And I'm picturing Miyamoto's face and he's like getting a note that says, "I'm going to blow you all up." Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
Where's the Mario Kart DLC, dude? They're getting antsy over there. My plans cannot be thwarted is like some Dr. Evil shit right there. After receiving the envelopes, Nintendo contacted police on March 16th, and officers searched the area for explosives but couldn't find anything. Although nothing suspicious was found on Nintendo's premises, the man has reportedly admitted the charges, and police are said to be investigating his motives. So that's it for the most recent example about it. So this happened in March, but now we're officially hearing about it all. The guy pretty much said he did it, whatever the threats and all that kind of stuff. So people are wilding out.
Thwarted. He ended up being thwarted in the end.
Exactly, dude. He said he could be thwarted, and he was.
He promised that he wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean,
what a liar.
Obviously, completely unacceptable thing to do.
Unacceptable behavior.
Gee, it's just so absurd to see. I thought at first it was one of those like the Onion article type deals, the harddrive.net. Like I thought it was like fake. And then like just actually seeing it was real. But do you recall in America when a guy, they called the cops because some guy went to a bathroom at like a Home Depot and he was like, "You guys watch out, I'm going to blow this place up." But it's because he was like going to take a dump.
Yeah.
But somebody got very scared and called the cops.
Yeah, that's so funny.
At first, I thought it was going to be something like that, like a joke taken the wrong way. And then to find out it was real. Well, he didn't actually have the bombs, but to find out it was just some deranged man.
Some psycho,
was like, oh, this went completely the wrong direction that I thought it was going to go.
Yeah. So just another maniac doing bad behavior. Don't do it. Oh, well, yeah, I wonder what like set him off, dude. I wonder if we'll ever learn what Nintendo did.
Right, exactly. Like, what is he? Is it because Waluigi isn't in Smash yet? Is it because we're still waiting for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave?
Maybe he's mad because there's no bright Joy-Con colors. They're all black, just a little trim. Yeah.
The delay getting Lego Batman on Switch 2.
Yeah. Saute date. Yeah.
It's what if this is why they moved? Here's the thing. What they're not telling us is this is why they moved up the Zelda movie, because he sent like a third note that was like, if you don't release this movie by this date, I'm going to blow it up. And then they're like, all right. We'll do it.
All right. Calm down, guy.
See, now we're the sheep detectives and we're putting it all together.
Exactly. All right. Next thing we got here. 5 Virtual Boy games have been added to NSO.
Just skip.
So how many are less? No, I got to do it because this is so funny to me. This guy below me said it the funniest thing. He said, "This fuck ass Virtual Boy already has more games than GameCube NSO. Fuck you, Mr. Nintendo."
It's like true though, man. Because all I want is more. I'm like, give me more Fire Emblems. Give me more of the old Fire Emblems, dude. That's all I want. That's all I'm clamoring for. Give me the third one for Game Boy Advance. We got 2 out of 3. Give me the third one. Just give me those. Don't work on this. Don't do this.
The games are V Tetris, Jack Bros, Space Invaders Virtual Collection, Virtual Bowling, and Virtual Force. Is that like every Virtual Boy game now? Are we done with this thing yet?
I hope so.
Let's wrap it up,
I hope
dude.
that this is all of them.
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up, man.
What they're going to start doing is unreleased Virtual Boy games. Here's the thing. Here's the long con. Nintendo is still upset that we rejected the Virtual Boy. And they had more games that they never released. They invented the NSO catalog with the sole purpose of eventually releasing Virtual Boy content and all the unreleased stuff, because they're like, we worked on it, damn it, and you're going to play it. And that's what this whole thing has been about. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is at that Star Fox Direct, they're talking about Star Fox and its legacy, and they showed some old Star Fox games. And they showed they showed a Dinosaur Planet or whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm like, oh, are they going to release it? And they're just like, no. Like, okay. Okay, I guess. Like, why you just release it? Like, what's going on here? You guys own it.
You're going to eat your Virtual Boy and you're going to like it.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You got to eat that shit before you can get to the dessert, I guess. They're like making you eat your vegetables, essentially.
But what's going to happen is they're going to lift up the tray. So the dessert is under like a silver tray, and they're going to lift it up, and it's just going to be more Virtual Boy.
Yeah, it's like, no! Yeah.
Or were you a Nathan For You fan?
I've never seen it. I know I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Oh, there's one of them where he cons this guy into a whole thing, but he lifts up the tray and he's like, I hope you're hungry for nothing, and it's empty. And that's what Nintendo's going to do.
Yeah.
It's like, once you finish all your Virtual Boy, it's like, all right, I tried the Virtual Boy. I was a good boy, Nintendo. What do I get? And it's just like, nothing. That's it.
Nothing. Like the clam shell thing from SpongeBob.
Now we're pivoting to the Magic Conch.
Yeah. And I'm just like looking at the comments. Everyone's like, where the fuck's this game and all this game? And I'm like, I get that. But then some guy brought up Snowboard Kids 1 and 2 for the 64. And I'm like, all right, now we're talking. Bring those games over. Basically, they're snowboarding Mario Kart. Those games fucking slapped back in the day. Bring them back. I love them. But yeah, let's move on from that. No more Virtual Boy. Let's get it over with. It's ridiculous.
It's just fucking... This is the definition of nobody asked for this. Nobody wanted this. There are so many games people want, from the other NSO catalogs. And it's like, please do not spend another minute of manpower on this, please.
Yeah.
We don't have something else.
We don't have Twilight Princess yet. And still, it's like, you got beat now. There's like Bradley. That PC shit. Oh, well, it's like, okay. I mean, I own the game on 3 things so I can play it, but it is annoying.
We got to give up, man. We got to give up. That guy lied to us. It's not happening.
About the HD collections? Yes, dude. We're going to bring that up in a second, actually.
In all of it, it ain't happening. I think I think there's something going on, and Miyamoto doesn't like Twilight Princess, but he's like, no. He's like, I don't like this one. I don't like Midna. He's got beef.
Let's talk about that kind of. It'll lead into our next story. But Nintendo Direct rumors are starting once again. This is kind of, I saw this and I was like, yeah. They usually have a Direct. They're saying, oh, it's going to happen like maybe mid-June. Something like that. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of the standard protocol going on here with Nintendo Direct things. So, okay.
You got out the tarot cards for that one.
But it was Jeff Grubb on his podcast said, yeah, he's speculating there'll be one or heard there will be one. I haven't forgotten, though, Jeff Grubb. I know you got connections. This is the same man. This is the same man.
Aha. Okay.
And I haven't forgotten. And I won't forgive you, Jeff. Liar! Liar!
All I wanted was Wind Waker HD. I wanted to see my little red boat friend. That's it. That's all I wanted.
You want him more than a friend. Let's be real here.
Look, you know, what's that song? You got what I need.
Yeah.
Would you say who just
was
the
that?
boat?
Who sung that?
Biz Markie.
Biz Markie, that's it, yeah.
I think he died.
Yeah, that sounds correct to me.
Yeah, he died in 2021.
Have you heard of Wesley Willis?
I don't know. Let me Google this.
He wrote that song, Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Okay, yeah, I think, okay, yeah. The name did not pop, but okay.
Biz Markie, hold on. Biz Markie. Yeah, I think he's dead.
Yeah, yes. Biz Markie did 2020. Die.
Oh, he's 57, though, at least. Still pretty young.
Not very old, Brad.
At least he wasn't like 30, you know what I mean?
No, he's not like in the 27 club, but
is Wesley Willis still alive?
No.
One of my friends
in 2003.
Yeah, one of my friends really liked Wesley Willis, dude. Like unironically. Rock and Roll McDonald's, yeah. I remember that song. He has a song called I Whooped Batman's Ass.
Yeah, that's like the least of the problems of this song list that's coming up on Google right now.
Yeah. Yeah. He has a song called Retard Bus, dude. Come on, bro.
Is this real? Suck a cheetah's dick? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
Suck a caribou's ass? Yeah.
All right. You know what? I could have been content just knowing about Rock and Roll McDonald's and nothing else from this man's catalog.
Hold on, I'm going to put on Rock and Roll McDonald's really quick. I got to hear this.
I was better before I knew all of this.
Well, now you know.
I sure do. I sure do.
Dude, you should just put this on in the car one time with Collins in there and play it completely straight.
The thing is that he treats my music like it's a joke anyways, so I don't even think he'd notice, you know. I was listening to a song one time and he said, and I quote, this song is completely schizophrenic, and I was like, all right.
Yeah,
all right, I like
sir.
It.
Yeah, all right.
And it wasn't even anything crazy. I was listening to Love Hate Hero. I don't know if you know them. It was either Red Dress or Goodbye My Love. I don't remember which one. Those are the two I had on my car playlist that day. Yeah. And he was just like, this song is crazy.
Listen.
And I was like, well, I liked it.
I can relate, Mike. I've given up on trying to get Kristen to like any music that I like. I just gave up, dude. It's not happening. So if there is something that she likes and I kind of like at the same time, winner. Very rare, though. Yeah. But I'll take it, man.
That's the thing. Colin and I have actually a good amount of overlap. All the 80s stuff that we both love, you know, like we have a lot of overlap. That was actually one of the things I mentioned about like the Flamingos early in our relationship. One of my all-time favorite songs is These Days by Alien Ant Farm. And he's like, I love that song. And he's like, that's so random. And it was just another kind of weird little thing that we had in common. But it's like we do have a lot of overlap. However, everybody knows Colin loves rap rock more than life itself. And I don't.
Yeah, he loves that.
I tolerate the daily 311 concert when he works out every day and blasts it through the house. But otherwise, it's like, yeah, he's not really into... Like he likes a couple AFI songs, but he's not really into them like that. You know, otherwise we don't have a ton of overlap, but 80s in general, when he puts on some fucking Peter Cetera and all that, Michael McDonald, all right, like we're into it.
Yeah.
Now we're there. 80s and back, I should say.
Yeah, when I realized it was over, when Chris had told me the Beatles were boring, I was like, fuck, man. It's over, dude.
Oh, Madonna.
It's over. It's fucking over, man. I'm like, this is like a family thing for us in this household, okay?
I'm not going to act like I'm like some Beatles super fan, but they got some bops. I don't know if you saw my tweet where I took Let It Be and changed it to Gorilla Steak. And I wrote a little ditty about Gorilla Steak.
I did not see that, thankfully.
Well, you can picture it now.
Yeah, I can picture it. I can picture it.
And someone said better than the original song.
Dude, come on, bro. It's fucking like Pork Poncho, you know, he gets brought up all the time. He's like, I don't like the Beatles and I hate Paul McCartney. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is this guy?
He's British though, right? I feel like he's kind of allowed to say that.
He's allowed to say it, but I'm allowed to criticize him as an American.
Oh, the Beatles, mate.
Oh, the Beatles? You my beans on toast.
I like the Beatles. I like that everyone loves them so much. Half of them are dead. We lost the accent partway through.
Yeah.
I'm terrible at a British accent.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
You just do like the old Harry Potter impressions. Oi, Harry. Hello.
I've never seen it. I don't have a reference.
Oh, you've never
for
seen
that.
Harry Potter? Wow, shit.
No,
okay.
But also, you know me, I'm stupid. I thought Michael Caine was the American man this whole time.
That's true,
just talking funny.
Yeah, he's not.
I thought he just kind of talked a little weird.
No, yeah,
I can relate.
He's a Brit. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, you got to see Dobby.
I don't want to see that. I don't like him.
Harry Potter gave me socks. Yeah,
I don't like him one bit. The super chat on Sacred Streaming one time where someone wrote, it was like. They gave him a Glock or whatever instead of a sock. It was like
Potter gave Dobby a Glock.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember what the line was, but yeah, I don't like him one bit from what I've seen. He's just too creepy.
Yeah, I mean, he is kind of creepy looking. Like, I wouldn't want that guy in my house cleaning stuff.
I would not want them in my house. I would liberate them simply because get the fuck out of here.
You're too freaky, man. Like, I don't want to be like getting up in the middle of the night and seeing that little freak sweeping.
Oh. I follow this account on Instagram. It's this girl that got hairless cats, right?
Whoa,
and like they kind of
freaks me out.
Okay, but
they
here's
look
the
like
thing.
Ball sacks. It's just
they
weird.
Do. No, here's that's right. We're getting there. So they slap each other. You know how cats kind of slap each other? And it makes little slappy sounds because they're naked. Yeah. And someone was like, have you ever woken up thinking somebody was just like beating their meat in your living room? And they're like, yes. Because the cats are just fucking smacking each other. And it sounds like fucking
bald skin. Yeah.
Just skin on skin smacking.
I mean, that's kind of what Dobby looks like. He kind of looks like a hairless cat.
Clearly inspired by that. Yes. Yeah,
I don't want that shit. Anyway, sorry to our British listeners out there. I know.
No, we're not. Yeah, the British listeners. Well, you know, we celebrate the Brits, the Beatles, and
I love the Beatles.
Fish and chips. I'm a big fan of fish and chips.
Fish and chips. I like Harry Potter. Yeah, I like a lot of British stuff.
Oh, I've been watching Two Fat Ladies, like we mentioned. They're very British. That's been fun.
I have a lot of British heritage too, so I always respect it.
Yeah, you do?
My DNA, yeah.
Wow. I think my dad had said that we were Scottish English on his side, but we really leaned into the Scottish thing. So yeah, we didn't really give much care to the rest of it.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I could tell you what mine is. Loading it up. Ancestry.
Oh, whoa. You gave them your DNA?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so when somebody commits a crime and they're going to be like, it's Bradley's cousin Jethro, and he's going to be like, damn it, Bradley, I told you not to put your DNA in the computer.
Mostly UK stuff. 28% Central Scotland and Northern Ireland. Then 15% is Northeast England. 14% is West Midlands. 11% Northwestern Germany. 11% Northern Wales and Northwest England.
Wow.
6% Devon and Somerset. 4% Munster, Ireland. Ireland.
That's a cheese.
Yeah.
Wow, you're part cheese.
5% something else more. I can't see what it is right now. But
wow.
Pretty much UK. Majority.
Look at this. Bradley, basically British.
Basically, yeah. My family apparently has been here for quite a while, though. At least on my mother's side. So pretty American, though.
I mean, I assumed you guys got your last name from the island, you know?
No,
Ellis
I think
Island.
we had that before that.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't
well,
one of those
things. That's less fun than I'm going to keep my headcanon that you guys showed up on a boat and they were like, what should we call ourselves?
No,
and they were like,
after
Ellis.
About Ellis Island. Yeah, something
They'll
like that.
know how we came about this place.
No.
I don't even know what accent that would be. I'm not good at accents. That's really my fatal flaw, isn't it?
That's right. You can work on it, though, you know?
I don't think I can. I can barely speak American words.
I believe.
Like, I have avoided saying heritage this whole time because Colin always makes fun of how I say it.
Oh, sure. You know, different accents, people say things different. It's just the way it is.
Yes.
Just the way it is. All right. Well, anyways, Nintendo Direct probably, mid-June. I'd say
it's going to happen.
Yeah.
The man said so.
Yeah.
And he's never been wrong or misled us before. You know he's just floating this one out there so he can put it on the tallies of checkaroo. I was right on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a little checkboard. Yeah. Absolutely.
We all need to do that sometimes. Everybody needs to just float themselves a win every now and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to do it. Gotta do it. All right, let's end the show with some write-ins from the audience. If you want to write into the show, I post a thread every Sunday, usually calling for your submissions, so keep an eye out there. Matt Kennedy wrote and said, hey, punching up crew, first time writing in, but I've enjoyed branching off into this podcast recently as a lifelong Nintendo fan and longtime listener of Colin's since the IGN days. You guys have a great dynamic. We got something, that's for sure. We got something going on here in this fucking weird show. We're just
sharing the same room in the mental ward.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking SpongeBob memes constantly and crazy.
Now this is the retro and nostalgia podcast primarily because we just go on little tangents about remember this.
Yeah, remember Bubble Bass? Yeah. You remember this one-off character from Flapjack that looks like Miyamoto?
See, that one at least was tied to the show.
It was tied to the show. Yeah, the Bubble Bass one, we were talking about pickles, which is not tied to the show at all.
But we love pickles.
I don't love pickles. I fucking hate pickles.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't mention that.
No. I detest pickles, sadly.
Oh, geez.
It pisses me off because everyone else in my family is into pickles, but I don't like them. I don't like it, man. It makes me want to gag.
Tried multiples?
Yeah, I've tried different types.
Mm.
And I've talked about this. The most thing that annoys me the most that I don't like is bananas. I do not like bananas.
My God.
I never liked them, even when I was a baby. My mom said I would never eat them, and it pisses me off because they are so damn convenient, and I want to do Donkey Kong shit, but I can't.
I mean, this is the peak irony that the man who loves Donkey Kong and played banana, and you can't eat.
I can't do it, man. Yeah, it's fucked up.
I eat a banana every day as my pre-workout because I work out when I wake up, but I gotta eat a banana first or I'll die. Yeah. So every day I have a banana.
Yeah, they're great for you.
I peeled my banana and it appeared that a fruit fly exited.
Oh, banana. So you're like, all right.
So I threw it out, and it was I had a granola bar instead because I was like, no, thank you. Well, I'm a big fan of bananas. What about banana bread? Is it the texture of the bananas or the taste? You don't like?
Just the taste. The texture doesn't bother me.
So you wouldn't even want runts? Remember runts?
Well, it didn't taste like an actual banana. Do you know what I mean?
Banana Laffy Taffy.
I did like the banana runt, but
all right.
I can't do I could tolerate a small amount of banana flavor, like a small amount, a tiny hint, but I don't like it. I'm not like, oh, sick banana. I wish in my heart it was.
Have you experimented though with the varying ripeness? Because a banana tastes wildly different from slightly green to brown.
I have. Micah, this has been a lifelong struggle for me.
I believe you. It's very sad because you're looking at Donkey Kong and you're just like, I want to be just like him. And then you take a bite of a banana and you're like, ah.
Yeah. It's like, not liking chicken tendies or some shit. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got a friend who doesn't like potatoes and I love her dearly, but I'm like, you are wrong.
You're a freak. You don't like pizza. It's like, what are we doing here, man?
What are we doing? Oh, okay. That's too far. I don't even want to consider that.
That's what I feel like when I can't eat the bananas. What am I doing here? I can't do it.
Well, I don't know. Bananas. So from people that I've heard who dislike bananas. Like usually it is the texture thing. Like I had one person describe it as slime you can bite. And it was like, I still love bananas, but I understand that it is just this tubular, weird textured, sweet object. And it changes over the week. They will not taste the same on day one as they will on day 4. But that's much like my 2-liter of soda that I let go flat slowly in the fridge, and it's like gets better as it goes. Don't do this. Don't give me that look. Well, not today.
Like, have you seen Superbad?
Yes.
Okay, they talk about like all the best foods are shaped like dicks, and it's like, yeah, and it pisses me off because I know bananas are so good for you. They're extremely healthy. They're so convenient. They come pre-wrapped. It's amazing. But I just can't do it, man. Bugs me. And Donkey Kong's my hero, or one of my heroes. So it upsets me.
I don't know, Brad. When's the last time you tried one? Like, when's the last time you tried one?
It's been a minute since I've tried a banana. Maybe I should go to like a hypnotist. Get hypnotized to like bananas.
I don't know. Now we're taking it too far.
Yeah. Sorry, we didn't finish writing this. When I saw that Star Fox was yet another remake of Star Fox 64 and a franchise I've never really been interested in, it made me think about all the other remakes in the Nintendo catalog that are sitting, waiting to be made. The top of my list would be Mario 64 or Donkey Kong 64, as they are classics that haven't aged well in many respects. Hey, Donkey Kong 64 is not a classic, all right? Don't even put that in the same conversation as Mario 64. Unless you're Maddie. Well, he's wrong. What say you? Which Nintendo remakes would you replace Star Fox 64 with in a heartbeat? Many thanks. Appreciate you guys. I mean, Mario 64 is a good answer. I think Mario 64 is an incredible video game still, but it is archaic in some ways. Definitely. And I can see a lot of people having a hard time getting into that game. Have you played that game? I forgot if you tried it.
I have dabbled with it in the past. I have never played the whole game through, but that would be a cool one because I would love to see it like reimagined, you know, with just and to see like, you know, what would you change? What might you add? That would be definitely on my list of ones I'd like to see. Yeah.
If you do play, you got to play with the N64 controller. It's the only way. So.
Oh, I mean, we're just not going to.
Right? Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
You know.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Come on, Mr. doesn't like bananas. I mean, like,
hey, don't. That's low. That's low.
All right.
I can't help
bananas over here.
I can't help it. Remakes Mario 64 is a good idea. They're doing Ocarina of Time, which I think is also a good idea, even though it's been remade on 3DS. But with the movie coming out, and a lot of people haven't played Ocarina of Time still, so it's kind of one of the most celebrated games. It's the highest rated game I think still ever on Metacritic, so not a bad one to remake, I guess, if you're going to do it. What about you, Micah? What do you think?
I mean, you know what I want is just Wind Waker. And I know it's on Wii U, but like it's not on Switch, like so properly. That's all.
Yeah, you want Wind Waker so you don't play it?
I'm going to play it.
Just be like, I saw Game Grumps do this. I don't need to play it.
I would play it. Well, technically, here's the thing. I sat through a real life playthrough of that because my roommate at the time played it. And so I watched him play the whole game. And then I watched Game Grumps play it. And I've probably watched them play it through twice now. I would play it. I would. But I'm holding out because I don't want to play the NSO version. I want the one with the better boat mechanics or whatever. Give me that one.
Okay.
So I am waiting. I hope they never do Twilight Princess. I hope Miyamoto gets his wish. He wrote that in his will that like 50 years after I die, they can remake Twilight Princess.
You're an evil woman.
You know what? Well, you've upset me greatly.
What? About Wind Waker?
Everything that you've said today. And I put a hex on it. I put a hex on Twilight Princess.
Oh, fuck.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some lemons. I'm going to put them in a jar with some cayenne pepper and pickle juice. I'm going to bury it in my backyard. I'm going to say an incantation. And Twilight Princess never coming out.
Wow. Listeners, do a counter hex.
Can't. I'm going to put nails in it. That'll work.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
If I had some of your hair, it'd be much more potent. But I don't have access to that.
Yeah.
Where do you get your hair cut?
It's kind of far from your house, so might be.
It's the internet. Obviously, I email them and ask for clippings.
No, you can't. He won't do that because I used to work for him, so he would never betray me.
Oh, you think he won't take $1,000 for some hair in an envelope?
A voodoo ritual? Maybe
he doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to know what it's for.
I think he can piece it together. He's a smart man.
If you think that your hairdresser wouldn't accept $1,000 to mail me an envelope of your clippings, I think you don't know this man.
Well, I'm going to tell him next time, so he'll never do it.
You're not going to tell him, because then you're going to realize you look crazy.
I'll show him this clip. I'm like, it's real. Here's the proof. There she is, dude.
Dustin, it doesn't take this whole part out. And then, Dustin, I need you to get me the name of Brad's hairdresser.
Name and location.
You're going to start cutting your own hair out of paranoia.
No. That is like the biggest misconception about hair things is everyone would ask me, do you cut your own hair? It's like, no, it's so hard to cut your own hair.
It'd be great from the front. The back might be
the back would be a fucking war zone.
But you know what they say? The back of my head is none of my business.
That is my business. It's a part of me.
Oh no, that is like a woman. That's like a woman meme. Like when girls have like extensions that look like shit in the back, or like me having curly hair, and it's like the back of my head's none of my fucking business. Yeah. I'm selling you the front. And even that ain't great. But this is what I've put on for sale.
Yeah, they're selling the front, even though they've spent a lot of money on the back. Don't worry about it. All right. Adam Belcarby wrote in and said, hey, pee-pee poo-poo punchies. Sorry for the long write-in, but I hope this will be as good a discussion for you too. This is the absolute worst time to buy a new console or PC in recent memory. I'm looking to either get a new console or build a PC, but every option seems wrong. I'm currently using an okay gaming laptop. The Switch seems like a solid option, but it straight up won't run all of the newest third-party titles, such as GTA 6, for example. The PS5 Pro doesn't have any must-have upcoming exclusives, and the next gen is right around the corner. Xbox Helix could be cool, but still a while out. The Steam machine looks to be a bit underpowered, and of course, PC components are insanely expensive as it stands. I think biting the bullet and building a solid rig is my best option currently, but what say you? I'm gonna hop back into my Goon Cocoon and listen. Goon Cocoon? I don't think we've ever heard that.
That's a new one.
Yeah, this is a interesting time to buy a console because, like you did say, they're expensive right now. Everything's expensive right now.
Yes.
And next gen is probably starting at the end of next year, is my guess. And it seems like PC would kind of be the option if PC is going to be the most expensive if you want something decent, and quite a bit more probably. Unless you're like building it yourself and all that kind of stuff and you know how to get deals and whatnot. But you won't be able to play GTA 6, which seems like a concern for you. Because that won't be on PC for, I'm guessing, at least a year. At least. So you're going to miss the boat on that. In terms of PS5, you said PS5 Pro. Maybe you can just get a normal PS5. Used maybe too. I don't know if you only care about GTA 6. I don't know what your long-term goal is. But I do understand your plight of next gen being around the corner. The PC will take you into next gen, and you'll probably be okay depending how much you spend. Switch 2 is great, but yeah, you won't get every third party thing. And when you do, it's usually later. That seems to be the trend right now. I don't know if that'll continue because I know a lot of people or reportedly got their dev kits late, so it's hard to say. But yeah, I mean, building a nice PC is good. It's kind of like the best option usually, but it depends if you want PlayStation exclusives, like if you care about Wolverine or Intergalactic coming out, because those aren't going on PC. We pretty much know that now, so you'll never get that. Xbox games you will get on PC, which is nice. You may get them on PlayStation as well. Day and date, I'm not sure, but it's seemingly right now that is the plan. That could change though as well. So I guess PC is the best option, but just depends how much you want to spend because you're going to spend the most on that. Micah, what do you think?
No, I defer to you on that, but I agree with everything you said. Like, just from the way our listener wrote in, Switch would definitely be out for this listener. If third party is very important to you, you're not going to get the optimal experience. It sounds like for how you like to enjoy games.
Right.
Graphics really matter to you, for example. It's not the place to play it if that's number one. Switch is the place to play when you are most excited for the Switch exclusives. That's just my number one advice. So, yeah, getting a PlayStation, if you're not jazzed about the exclusives and like the only thing you want is GTA, then it's like, well, you are going to have to decide if you want to pony up for one for that. That being said, when the next generation comes out, you typically could sell your old PlayStation for a good bit.
Great point.
When the next generation comes, if you got a PS5 Pro, you'd be able to get a pretty penny for that when the next generation drops.
Yeah, you could probably get $500, I'm guessing.
So I feel like that could still be the move if you want Grand Theft Auto at release. And like Brad said, Wolverine is coming. That looks pretty fucking cool to me. So I don't know, man. If that would be worth it to you, and you can treat it as a temporary console if you plan to upgrade for next gen, and then do that. You know, trade it in, sell it, put that money towards the next console, or trade it in, sell it, put that money towards better PC components down the line. Either way, you don't have to keep the console forever, and you can turn it back into something else.
Yeah. Yeah, man, PS5 Pro is expensive, dude. $900. It's fucking
we're at a weird place.
We are in a weird
with the
spot.
generation coming, and of course, yeah, there's nothing cheap about building a good PC right now.
Yeah. Like, how much is like a? Because I'm like, if you're gonna build a PC, you should probably go in pretty hard.
Oh yeah, I would get a 4090.
4090, yeah.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. Like,
all right. People usually just say two numbers together.
Yeah. Or wait, I'm sorry. Are we at 5080? Is that where we're at?
My God, a 5080?
No, I'm sorry, 5090.
Bro, I can't afford that. I got
5090 is where we're at. I have a 5080 right now, but I got lucky. I bought my stuff like right before everything went up. So I got my computer for
Newegg shopper?
Micro Center.
Wow.
I live right by a Micro Center, and they had pre-built PCs. It was really good price, so I just bought it, and I've been very happy with it. But like, I'm just looking at Google right now, and it said, this is just from their AI thing. It just said 5080 is currently cost between $1,350 and $1,600. So that's just for the GPU.
Ooh, you know how much meat I could buy with that? I could buy 2 grills, a brisket.
Yeah.
I could buy a lot with that money.
And I'm sure you could find it cheaper. Okay, yeah, I'm finding it on Best Buy. GeForce RTX 5800, 16 gigabyte Founders Edition for $1,000. I mean, it's still expensive. But I mean, that's just the reality of PC or components in general right now. It's all, you're gonna get fucked over no matter what you do. And it depends. Like, do you want
who's fucking you? You just gotta choose.
Exactly. And do you want to just chill on your couch and play a game maybe like that? Do you want the deal PC stuff, or are you like super into customization and like mods and all that kind of stuff that PC may be for you? But yeah, you're just got to pretty penny. If I was you, and it doesn't sound like you could wait it out until next gen starts, but like, I don't know if your consoles are borked or something like that, or if you have a base PS5. If you have a base PS5 or whatever, or an Xbox Series X, I would just try to ride that out as long as possible, because you are going to get to play most third-party things on that. But every console kind of has its own advantages and things that are cool about it, especially with Sony and Nintendo doing, you're not getting those games on anything else. It's just the way it is. Xbox, maybe you'll get some. I don't know if that'll change, but that's what the reality is right now. PC, of course, has like the most variety, though. There's so many games on PC. But yeah, man, I think Micah had a good point of just... Oh, wait, he said it doesn't have any must-have upcoming exclusives for him. So mostly just for the PS5. It's just the GTA. Okay.
I feel like it's like, well, maybe cast your net a little wider if you want to justify it. Because it's like... I'm with you. I'm not like clamoring for the next, PlayStation exclusive here, but I don't know. You might, if you want it,
Yeah.
and you can justify it to yourself by saying like, well, yeah, I could play this and this and this. Maybe they don't. You might end up liking them a lot.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah. And you're going to have all the third-party support and a lot of second-party support on PlayStation. So there you go.
Here's what you got to do. You got to go sell some plasma, and then you're set, and then you can just buy it scot-free.
Yeah. Xbox is probably cool if you are super into Game Pass and all that kind of stuff. So that's an option, like you're saying as well. I don't know if that matters to you or if you kind of like just buying your games. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Helix, I don't know. I feel like Helix is going to be more expensive than PS6 is my guess, or it seems like. So that's probably going to be expensive as fuck too. Steam Machine will probably be more reasonable, but we don't even know when it's coming out. So it's hard for me to say there.
Yeah. And I'll say too, like, I don't know, you can also keep an eye on deals. Like GameStop right now has a deal where you get an extra $50 of credit if you are trading towards a PS5. So whatever you trade in to specifically buy a PS5, they'll give you an extra $50. Mm-hmm. So if you have something you wanted to offload, I'm someone, of course, who it's like I like to collect consoles over the years, but it's like I had too many and said I'm going to trade in a bunch, get rid of some of these things. So I don't know. You also could say, do I want, if you got any old consoles that maybe you'd want to trade in, it's worth keeping an eye on those deals.
Yeah. If money is not a problem for you, I would just say do the PC, but it's going to be the most expensive, but it'd probably be the most longevity, I'm guessing. But I don't know. Sorry, we gave you a lot of answers, but maybe we'll just settle on PS5 because you can sell it again easily if you need to.
That's the thing. The reality, son, is that it's whatever you want to play the most. Mm-hmm. So if you really enjoy PC gaming, put the money towards that. There's no wrong answer here. But if you think you could get some mileage out of a PS5 Pro and then be willing to sell it or trade it later if you want to upgrade, if you're not a hardcore, like I must keep every console I've ever owned, it's not a bad idea to get it and sell it later. Yeah.
And I think just with GTA on the horizon, you can only play that on that or Xbox, so it's got to be one of those two.
I'm going to be playing that. I'll tell you, the Xbox is going to be waking up with that, like, I'm tired, boss.
Yeah, it's going to be coughing.
Like, wake up!
When it wakes
I haven't seen you in years.
Coughing up
We're
dust.
playing GTA.
Yeah. All right. A 10-pound pork butt wrote and said, "Yo, big Nintendogs. I recently started building out my GameCube library and added all of the Zelda games. I have never played any Zelda game, and I'm curious which one I should start with. I did really enjoy Okami, and I love a good time limit like in Pikmin and Dead Rising. With 7 titles to choose from, help me get hooked on the franchise. Micah, keep on smoking those meats."
All right,
so you have every Zelda available on GameCube, so that's, assuming you have that collection that has like 5 games on it. Is that Zelda 1, 2, Ocarina, Majora? Maybe there's something else on there. I can't recall. I don't remember. But then there's for sure Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And if you have this Four Swords adventure, which, you don't need to play that one first. Definitely not. Anyways, Micah, so you started with Zelda pretty recently as well. You started with Echoes of Wisdom. That is not an option here, though. But you have played Ocarina of Time. Yes. And you are aware of Wind Waker. Of course.
Absolutely.
Like, Wind Waker at least.
It's going to be Wind Waker.
Okay, you're going to recommend Wind Waker? Okay.
Here's the thing. I love that story. Great little story. I love the art style. Mm-hmm. I like Wind Waker. Hottest version of Ganon we've ever seen. Okay. I just think that's the way to go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Wind Waker is a great game. I think Wind Waker is not a bad one to start with. I would say Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time, just because Twilight Princess is better than Wind Waker, so you have progression. You go to Wind Waker, then you can progress to Twilight Princess.
But it's worse than Ocarina of Time.
Worse than Ocarina of Time.
He's marinating on that one. The deliberation.
Yeah. It's like, okay, the hard thing is with Ocarina of Time, it's just like such a known classic.
It's a very good game.
And it's like pretty flawless for the most part. There's a few things that are kind of wonky, like the item swapping and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess. Maybe I'd say Ocarina of Time's probably a little better paced. Twilight Princess has a slow intro, which I love because you get to know like all the people, the town, and all that kind of stuff, and I love that shit in a slow build. But I think it kind of turns off a lot of people.
Oh, I was 100% out.
Yeah, exactly. I think most people don't have the patience for that because everyone has TikTok brain.
No, this was way before TikTok. I've always been an impatient old man. No, I mean, TikTok didn't exist when I played Twilight Princess. I just hated it because of what it was.
Well, I realized how like stupid a lot of people are from that game in a very funny way because I had a friend who was playing it and he couldn't figure out how to fucking fish in the game. And I'm like, bro,
I never got to the
you need help. You need help. And it was like the beginning of the game. You catch fish for the beginning for these like cats. And it's like the very beginning of the game. I'm like, dude.
I didn't get that far. I got to this monkey was pissing me off.
Oh, the monkey in the village. Yeah.
I bounced.
The monkeys come back
so quickly.
The monkeys return.
And then I watched my roommate play it, but I just had no interest after that.
Okay.
I don't remember that game really at all. So yeah that story is gone from the
I'm going to say
bank.
My heart slightly leans towards Twilight Princess.
But that's just because you're a fucking Twilight Princess stan. So you gotta keep your street cred.
But I'm an OOT stan as well, though. I stan both of them.
Yeah, everybody, the record shows that he likes Twilight Princess more.
Yeah, I think slightly right now. This could change though over time.
That's fine. Link's Awakening is maybe my favorite.
I think
besides that goes a Wisdom. Because I don't really think it counts, I mean, a lot
of people love Link's Awakening. I think that's totally normal. People love that fucking game. I love it so
much. Yeah. He's so cute. I like the windfish.
Yeah, it's like, people look for different things in the games and stuff like that. So there you go. Micah loves the cute factor. She likes the cute factor.
The part at the end where I had the sound off and I missed the windfish song.
So it's so fucking outrageous, that whole scenario.
I realized too late what was happening. I was playing with the sound off. I often play with the sound off on games anyways. Right. And that doesn't even mean I'm listening to a podcast. I'm just sitting in silence.
I'll take what I can get from you doing that kind of shit. It's the best it's going to get. So I can't. Beggars can't be choosers.
I played a Zelda.
You played a Zelda. Yeah. But yeah. Just start with Ocarina of Time or Wind Waker. There you go. Okay, actually, my recommendation would be to start with Ocarina of Time just because I'm a big fan of going in the order of things that were released. So if you're going to play them, maybe do that. Maybe. Ocarina of Time, great game. Wind Waker, great game. Can't really lose.
They're all great.
They're
all great games, except Twilight Princess.
All right, stop it. I almost just stopped this call and just wrapped it up, just ended the episode. All right. Eugene Aka. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Eugene Aka wrote in. I like this guy's profile picture because it's Eugene Aka in like a jail. It's good shit. Good day, fisting friends. Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 have been great consoles so far, but eventually Nintendo will need to improve or innovate once again in a unique way. What would you like to see Nintendo do next to keep gaming fresh with either hardware or software? Thanks. I'll hang my severed scrotum skins on the drying rack and listen. P.S. Let Colin do the 100 nug challenge. Man, people are still asking.
Not after you wrote that about the skins.
Yeah, you blew it, man.
Can I? I don't know if this is a show appropriate story. Let me just. Okay. I found out that my friend's mom kept the foreskins from her kids, like from when they were babies, in their freezer.
Why?
God, you fucking think I asked her why? She had them. It's like souvenirs. I don't know.
That's fucked up, dude. What?
I've been carrying that. Well, I'm the one who has to remember forever.
Well, now I'm going to have to remember forever.
You'll
and
forget.
The listeners.
They'll forget. They'll forget.
God willing.
Somebody's going to write in next week and it's like Micah's friend's mom with the foreskins in her freezer. That's going to be their username.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so I've had that knowledge in my head forever. If it's a wonder why I am this way, it's
the lead poisoning.
Look at the horrors I'm surrounded by.
Yeah, all the horrors. Your base, bunch of anime figures, Pusheen cats everywhere. Squidward. The horror.
Ditto's here.
Ditto's there, yep. All right. What should Nintendo do to innovate once again in gaming, I guess?
Nothing. I don't want them to do anything. Just keep... No, like, really? Here's the thing. It's perfect. No, like, it's perfect. I don't want you to do anything except keep making Switches. Like, I know what they want to do. It's what they do. We make it different and better, and well, GameCube's got a handle. Don't fuck with it. Please. The Switch is great. It's my 3DS and my home console all in one.
Yeah.
If you fuck with it, I'm going to be really upset. All I want's more power. That's it. That's all I want. And you figure that out. You know what? Make it the size of a Steam Deck. I don't care. But don't... Well, I don't want you to do that, really. But, like, just don't make a wildly different thing. If you go back if you go backwards and it's no longer the 2-in-1, I'm going to be beside myself.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want them to do anything.
Kind of seems like the winning formula right now.
Really, though? I mean, it allows them to have slightly different versions, such as the Lite and the OLED, but without having completely different products, like having the 3DS and the 2DS and the Wii and the Wii U. It's like, instead, it's like you just have slightly different versions of it, but everybody's happy. It takes care of everybody.
Everybody's happy.
I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I don't want them to do anything radical. I don't want any major change to the form factor or innovation. I like the Switch. I want Switch, 3, 4, 5. I want them to just keep making them till I die, and then they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, I don't know if I need them to do anything like crazy. I think combining them together is a really smart idea. I guess the only thing I could see is if they do like, hey, we're going to have the Switch still kind of thing where it's like a handheld and you can play on your TV kind of thing, but maybe a separate console that's a little stronger, but it still plays Switch games that you could still play on both. I'm guessing that's what the PlayStation thing is going to be that they're talking about, like the handheld of the console. Maybe it'll be like that. That's as crazy as I'd go right now. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know if you need to do anything like drastically different. They're in a whole different position than where they were before, where they were like needing to innovate pretty much.
People love it. It's just... The thing is that it really does cater to so many people. Parents love, like, parents who game also love it because it's like, oh, my kid can watch a movie, I can play a little Switch. My kid's playing their own game, I can play handheld. Just, it works for so many different ages and types of gamers that I really do just think this thing's perfect. It could be improved, yes. But I don't want a dramatically different form factor. I agree with you that it would not be a terrible idea for them to do a more powerful standalone console, but I would be firmly still in Switch land so long as they sold it.
Yeah, I don't think you should...
That's the one for me.
I don't think you should divide resources up between like handheld and console anymore for them. I don't think that's probably the wisest move for them. Being able to play on both is kind of the future, I feel like, for them and everybody with most of their games, so...
It has inbuilt limitations, but truly, their games, I mean, how much better do I want Mario to look? Tell me. Yeah. How much better do I want it to run smoothly? I want Yoshi to run smoothly, but I don't need Yoshi to look better. This is really though, like we've gone past the polygonal and bad lighting, and it's like these games look great. I don't need them to be better than that. I need the Switch to be powerful enough for third-party games, some of them. But as we and a lot of other people, you treat the Switch kind of like, well, if I can't run it on there, that's okay. I have a second console. That's not feasible for everybody.
Nope.
But for a lot of people, that is kind of the move.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't need it to be so powerful that fucking every game looks incredible, every third-party game.
Yeah.
I just want their games to look great.
It's been interesting because since the Wii came out, it's always been like the combo's always been to have either an Xbox or a PlayStation and also a Nintendo console alongside it.
it felt like the party machine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like you're playing Mario Party and Mario Kart. It felt like that's what you bring out when you have people over.
Yeah,
Versus,
definitely.
you know, well, oh yeah, let's all sit here and play Call of Duty. No, let's play Mario Party, man. Like that was the move.
Yeah.
Let's get baked and play Mad World and get freaked out. That also happened, but it was a time. I don't know. I do think a lot of people still treat it that way, and it's not a bad thing in my opinion.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's good Nintendo did change their strategy because they were getting their ass beat.
Yeah, no, thank God they didn't double down on the Wii U. That was not the move.
Yeah, I mean, they got their ass beat in the PS2, Xbox, GameCube era, so they had to pivot to the Wii, which did very well for a while, but then it started to taper off. They're like, all right, got to get crazy again. The Wii U, whoops, big mistake. Now let's actually take that concept and make it work well. That was the Switch.
Yeah.
All right. Last write in here, Hayden Glass wrote and said, Happy Yoshi Week, Punchers. I wanted to get a gut check from you guys on Yoshi the Mysterious Book. Its release is imminent, and while I love the art style, I'm not sold on the gameplay yet. Well, if you haven't listened for the past couple weeks, Micah is very excited. Very excited.
Wait.
She's day one. We talked about it a little more in the show. She's day one. She's going to be playing. She'll give impressions on the show, so if you're on the fence, maybe she can help you there. I want to play it, but I'm going to wait a little bit just because there's other stuff I'd rather play first. But it looks very cute. Very charming game.
Yeah, no, I am I mean, from the moment it was announced, you guys know, I have been clamoring for a new Yoshi. This is my biggest complaint. Well, just my biggest complaint with Nintendo is, why are we getting like one Yoshi per generation? Come on, man. Like,
That's the Nintendo way, man.
But it's just like, damn it, you know, because I like these ones though. I'm like, no, stop it. Because if I was the guy threatening to blow up a building, and I am not, but if I was that guy, my note would have said, if we get one more of those fucking Zelda Warriors games, I'm going to lose it. Stop making those. P.S. More Yoshi, please, with a Z. That's what my note would have said.
No, more Yoshi or else.
I'm going to say please. I feel like maybe they'd respond more if I said that, sure. But I am incensed. You know, it's like, stop it with the Warriors. Stop it. You know, I'm going to slap the shit out of the next person who announces the Hyrule Warriors game. I can't do it.
Yeah, can we get a different Zelda spinoff, man?
No. We don't even want that. We don't keep them.
No,
more Yoshi, please.
I want turn-based Zelda. That's what I want.
You say that, Brad, but you know, just let it go. It ain't happening.
Okay.
Yoshi's plausible. Yoshi is possible.
Yoshi's possible.
Give me another Echoes of Wisdom while you're at it. I'd like that one.
You might get one.
They're not going to give us another one.
Not Echoes of Wisdom, but like a Zelda like that. Yeah, I can see another Zelda like that.
They're not going to do it. They're like, I have completed my vision, and that's it.
They got you already.
That's the whole thing.
Got your ass.
They're like, why don't you just go play it again? It's like, because I did. I want a new one.
All right. Well, that's it, Micah. We're done. All right. I actually just ended this episode really quick, but we'll do an actual wrap up if Dustin decides it's funny to not put it in. So be it. But if you're hearing this, he left it in. But yeah, that's it, everybody, for us on this episode of Punching Up. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for putting up with us and listening to all that nonsense as always. Micah, any final words you would like to utter?
I forgot to buy the Dr. Pepper Zero. That was also something I forgot. It's on the list this week. I'm going to try it.
Man, I don't have one. That sounds pretty good. Love that shit. You know what I did have was Cinnabon. That's like my favorite dessert, or cinnamon rolls are my favorite.
Oh, really?
In a while. And it's my birthday, so I was like, I'm going to get some. Pretty good.
No Cheesecake Factory?
No, that's your birthday, not mine.
No. For my birthday, I like a pizza party.
Pizza party? Pizza's good. I had pizza too, actually, on my birthday. I'm not very
doing it up.
I'm not very high stakes on my birthday. I'm like, it's all about me. I gotta do everything that I want to do this day. You gotta do everything I say.
Birthday month.
Yeah, I'm just like, birthday month. That's fucking ridiculous. Even birthday week's ridiculous, dude. It's like, calm down.
See, I have a lot of fun on my birthday now because it's also my dog's birthday.
That's fun.
So it's exactly.
Double birthdays.
Exactly. I feel more like I'm celebrating her birthday. Someday it's going to be horrible and sad, but for right now, it's really fun to share a birthday.
Enjoy it
with
while
my
you
dog.
can before it gets dark. But dude, they had butterbeer crossover with like Harry Potter and
Harry
Cinnabon.
Potter?
Yeah, Cinnabon.
What is
butterbeer.
it? Like, what's it taste like?
It was like it's like butterbeer frosting. It's all right if you like
no,
butterbeer.
Like, what is butterbeer?
I don't know
soda?
how to describe what butter. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. Maybe you can just Google it, or the audience can let you know. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not like super huge on it, but I know a lot of people love it, so that's cool. I'm always down for weird crossovers like that shit. It's fun. But anyways,
well, all right.
Yeah, enough about that nonsense. We're out of here, listeners. Take care. Goodbye. Punching Up, a Nintendo podcast, is a product of Last Stand Media and Collins Last Stand LLC and is proudly recorded in the USA. The show is written and hosted by me, Bradley Ellis. My co-hosts are Gene Park and Micah Moriarty. The show is edited and produced by Dustin Furman. All of Last Stand's theme music is by Ramon Narvaez. Punching Up, along with the rest of Last Stand's media shows, are fan-funded on Patreon at patreon.com/laststandmedia. The following names are at the producer level on Patreon, our highest tier, and we're grateful for your kind contributions and generosity to our independent endeavor. Thank you.